that you start your own business, those people will promote you. Future, that they use you. Like that, but now I learn from the mistake. I shouldn't do like that. I shouldn't do every day. Good. I know that.
Swadikap. Hello everyone. Pipa speaking today. I sitting in my home garden here, around with the green. Today I got a big inspiration from the great conversation between Super Spider-Man Risa and Super Richard Win from Myanmar. Actually, I intend to go to bed midnight, but I just took a glance to both of them conversation, and definitely I got hooked, and I kept watching attentively till the end. Yesterday, Superman Risa challenged Richard to share about challenge number 14 of Nelusa. It's about very big words. It is golden words of human being. It is success. Risa, he talked with a few people, and then along the way, he challenged Richard Win to join sharing idea of success. And finally, a great conversation happened. What I would like to share with every members here. First of all, I like to confirm Coach Nelusa. She would like to convince every member in our family, I love to say our family, to think about our club, not just only a place you intend to learn English. That is minor thing. It is a byproduct. But what I'm thinking of Beautiful Life, the True English Speaking Club, I think of it as a school of thought where people can collaborate. Yes, this is a big word. With critical thinking, share their experience, culture, idea, and whatever, zero topic in here. And today, I would like to tell you about my feeling about great conversation, great inspiring conversation between Risa. Yesterday, Risa, he tried to challenge Richard Win to express his idea about success. And I would like to connect what happened more or less 4 months ago. It's exactly the same as Sunanta shown. At that time, Richard Win, who worked for a big mall in Myanmar, and it's still clear in my mind, the first day when he decided and jumped in and talked for the first time with our true project teacher, Tim Lacock. He kept watching for many months the activities we are creating together in here. And within a nick of time, in a second, he decided to push his finger to green icon below of the screen, and finally he popped up. And you know what is the first sentence he talked with the team, it is exactly the same as what he talked with Super Risa yesterday. He mentioned himself like someone who don't know how to say, and he hesitated to join and talk with the team. That is in the beginning. And you know what happened on the day? On the day, Richard talked with the team almost 30 minutes unstoppably. Amazing. It was really amazing. And at that time, his body language shown on the Facebook Live, he showed plenty of uncomfortable because of his body language. His eye contact, he cannot keep eye contact still because he was so excited. That is his first time, and that is his great turning point, because he brought down something called language barrier completely. And I deeply listened to what both of them share on the day. And what is my deep feeling? What I saw in my eyes, what I touched from my heart about Richard Win. I think he is so special. He has potential, highly potential guy. That is expressed from the something I could notice. But after the first Facebook Live, I kept following. Once he popped up on Facebook Live, and last time he showed his shopping mall, and he shared the camera. He have teacher team talk with his colleague in the mall. That is the second time, but his body language changed completely comparing with what I saw in the beginning. And yesterday, as I told you, I can see obviously improvement or significantly improve about his English usage. Listen, I don't mean English speaking. I mean English usage. English usage means you can use English and combine with everything, your culture, your idea, your vision, through something called English. That I always think of English as a tool. But what he showed beautifully last night, Thai time, after midnight. Here, I have something special I can touch, I can notice about the yesterday. It's not because of his English speaking that surely improved significantly, as I said. I should be happy to see that because he get the huge self-improvement in English speaking. But after continued listening to the words flowing from his mouth, his ability in his competency in speaking English is just a minor thing. But I noticed regarding to my experience, the words he used in his conversation was high level. But surely the people who can use this group of terms, this group of words, supposed to be one who well educated. But as he showed and he shared, his background, he from the poor family. He never been in school. And what make me surprising, how he can collect so many English words, high level English vocabularies. I wonder why. And later, I kept listening, and finally, he unlocked my question, my doubt. When he mentioned to things, he's one of the truly passionate young man. He mentioned himself like one who never give up whenever he dive deeply to something he loved. He spent his times on such a matters, sometimes 3 days without sleeping, because he would like to overcome, he would like to achieve, he would like to success. That he said in the beginning, he knew very little about the success because he is only employee of a mall. He is not a businessman. And what I feel about that verse, yes, I feel that he is so humble man. He shown it by his body language and his way of speaking. And yesterday, the great thing I appreciated Richard Win is all content he expressed and sharing with the member is invaluable. I cannot expect that a man without any school can share a smart idea like that. And I would like to admire Superman Risa, Super Spider-Man Risa. He is good at challenger. In the beginning, I thought maybe it's just only short conversation. But because of the Risa, good challenger, good moderator, he can challenge little by little, and finally Super Richard explode his idea. And what he show importance matter is about his mindset, about what? About morality. When teacher Risa asked Richard about what is his idea about the people who love drinking, drunkard, liquor addict, and he said they should discard, they should stop such a thing. And the beautiful reason was touching. He said very easy to discard, to stop such a bad thing. Just think for what is the consequence that affect your family. That's the trick. That is a very simply explained. You just think about your beloved parents. Just think of your beloved family members. That is the easiest way to stop something called drug, liquor addiction. That is impressed me. Another character he showed by his conversation, he showed something great. So that is why I can't resist to create this Facebook Live to reflect the great thing that closely connected to through project-based learning. a man without skill can speak English with high level vocabulary and with a beautiful words flowing. He panned his camera to a junk of computers parts, and he started telling the story. How did he do with this junk of the computer? He said he learned from online how to fix such high technology things. He could fix mobile phone, computers, and we come to the point. It's very cool that he said he helped his colleague in the mall to fix broken electronic things with zero money. And what teacher Risa responded, sometimes success is not because of money. Like a teacher Tim mentioned, money disconnect. Sometimes something not about materials things, not about money things, can bring to you happiness. That is compassionate indeed. And what our group, our member have been sharing in so far. That is why I can't again resist to tell what I feel, and I would like every member listen to me, or might be listen the recording. Please go back and have a look at yesterday great conversation. And if you think carefully, you think along what you are hearing, listening, and connect to what you said, it might be your perception. It should be shape up to something positive, new idea. You can learn from the others and pick up the good thing from them. Let me thinking other else. Yeah, surely he mentioned about a mistake. Mistake is his invaluable lesson. So it's confirmed what we believe. We learn from mistake. Mistake is a valuable asset for human being. If someone say they don't know mistake, it's implied that they never done anything. If you start doing something and you accept something called challenging, it has possibility to face both success and failure. Failure is mistake. Let the failure is your lesson, and combined with success, it is something like, in our human being life. It's a proverb. It is eggs and chicken situation. It's on and off, back and forth. You cannot go extremely. Happiness and sadness, no. Balancing, Teacher Tim mentioned all the times. Compromising, duality, or in Chinese belief is called yin yang, black and white. That is a fact of life. If you are realizing the fact of life, you can live in this world, this blue planet, happily. So that is what my impressive conversation that I would like to share. And I would like to say again, thank you, Super Risa. You are very good challenger. You are educator. Because if you look into the root of education terms that I share with Super Teacher Binod from India this morning, he mentioned about a great people, great leader, true leader of India. Is Kanti. I would invite you to watch the clip I just posted on my timeline. That is very smart because my friend abbot of Golden Mountain Temple in Trang, while we was traveling on the train heading to Bangkok, he mentioned quite a lot of India culture because my friend abbot, a monk, he graduated PhD from India, from Makot University, and he said that what is the invaluable asset of India is human being. He is a citizen, his people. Indian people have very smart Oriental wisdom, philosophy, and you can listen deeply to Teacher Binod when he talked and shared with me about the education about 3 months ago. I repost it and cut only some good portion to show the wisdom of India, Oriental wisdom. Surely it's different from Western because when I listen to members around the world, I not just only listen the message they are delivering, but I try to notice everything: body language, eye contact, and if you listen deeply, you can know every people have their own way of expressing. You can feel like a teacher Arch, Super Risa, Nelusa, teacher Tim. Everyone has their own way of thinking, and that is benefit. That is a benefit, and that is why I call our family is school of thoughts. You can learn, you can acquire everything. And you can notice that if you listen to Teacher Binod and compare, self-comparison with what Teacher Tim, they try to tell you something called common, but the way of expressing totally different. It is so-called Oriental wisdom. Teacher Tim is so-called Western. Risa, South Africa. Alice, Chinese. So idea form up from every people. If you think and you can select the thing that suitable for your way of life, that is fine. That is amazing. Yes. I cannot see any comment. Okay, let me have a look on my iPad. So maybe I can share with you what is your idea. Network unavailable. Okay, that's okay. May I have a look? Okay, thank you. Yes, that is why I create this special broadcasting today. And I said thank you to Richard after his conversation last night. Thank you for everything he inspired the world. And he is true project-based learner. That is a real example, touchable. And thank you again, Richard Win. I slept very well last night because of you. And that's why today I woke up really late. Okay, that is all I would like to share. And please go back and watch almost 1 hour when Risa and Super Richard Win share each others. Deeply listen. And you see improvement of him comparing with happens 4 months ago when he show up for the first time on our global stage with our true project-based teacher who devote his time, devote his life, like he said, always. He will do it till of the last minute of his life. Teacher Tim Lawcock, Richard Win, Risa, Nelusa, Sunanta, Supermom Poland, Teacher Ash, Alex from Russia, and every member. Thank you for your continuous collaboration. I would like to say goodbye. Thank you for Thailand, my home, green environment, and happy to share happiness to all of you. Thank you. สวัสดีครับ